Hello everyone and welcome to this page. I wanted to give you a quick little snapshot of our most recent sailing on the Disney Dream out of Port Canaveral, Florida. This is the Disney Dream. It will be just a quick overview of the ship and some of the things that it has to offer. Not at all a full out tour of the boat, but gives you a little snapshot. This is the main lobby of the Disney Dream. When you enter onto the boat and your family is announced, this is one of the first things that you will see. Elevators, Disney characters are there waiting for you. Everything's ready to go. So if you would do me a favor, this is all new to us. If you could like, comment, and share my channel, I would appreciate it. So here's an overview of one of the staterooms. Now this is one of the deluxe staterooms that sleeps 5. My family has 5, so we are showing you a room that accommodates that. So this is the veranda room, the deluxe stateroom with veranda. And you will see all of it here in just a moment, but we walk in and you have a queen size bed right there. And then it goes over, you'll see the couch off in the distance. That couch folds down in the evening. The room steward will come in and fold that bed down into making it into a bed for you. So one person will sleep there, and then another bed actually comes out of the ceiling. That area right there drops down for person number 4, and then as you see over here for person number 5, that is a Murphy bed that folds out for the 5th person. Is actually plenty of room for the 5 of us, and my kids are no longer young, and we all fit in here without any issue. You'll see there is plenty of space to put things away if you are a person that likes to unpack your suitcase. There's a TV, and one of the cool things in these ships is that the walls are magnetic, so you can actually bring along some magnetic hooks to give you some extra space. Walking out here onto the veranda, you're going to see Port Canaveral off here in the distance. Port Canaveral in Florida, near Cape Canaveral. It's a really cool area. You can see part of NASA and the Kennedy Space Center based on where you are on the ship. We were up on the 10th floor, which is why you saw the number 106. We were on the 10th floor. And there is our room. It was very generous with space. Like I said, we had plenty of a space for us to move around. And here you will see the bathrooms. There's actually 2 different doors. It's separated. On this side you have a sink and the shower, and I will also say my husband and my oldest son are both in the 6-foot range, and they had no issues being too tall for the shower or anything. It was plenty of space. And then on the other side you actually have a second sink, and your toilet is on this side as well. So you can definitely have someone getting ready in one, some using the facilities in the other, and plenty of space for everyone. So some of those stories about cruises being small, this one is quite generous with space. Having 3 kids, I actually had 1 child in each of these kids club areas. There are 3 kids club ranges on the Disney Dream. You have the Oceaneer Club, which is for kids ages 3 to 12. You have the Edge, which is kids ages 12 to 14. And then you have the Vibe, which is for 15 to 17. So this is the Pixie Hollow area in the Oceaneers Club. Then there's a whole Star Wars area. My youngest son, who is 9, had a blast in there with so much to do. This is now transitioning into the Edge, which is the tween area. So this is for children aged 12 to 14. My middle son loved being in here. There were so many different activities for them to do. They did scavenger hunts all over the ship. They had movie nights. They gave out prizes. He wanted to be here all of the time. So he spent a lot of time in this area when we were on the ship. Gaming rooms, just about everything you could imagine, and what a tween would want to do. He had a lot of fun and made some friends, and they all had a good time together. And then we transition into Vibe, which is the teen club. There's actually 2 portions to this. There's the inside and then there's an outside portion. You do actually have to have a special key card to get in here, and it's actually kind of hidden. So it was fun for my oldest son to try to find his way back here. He felt like it was his little secret lair that he could come to. They had gamings, they had movie nights. They had all the things that the teens are going to want to be part of as well. They also have an outside deck they have their own pool and deck out there as well. So food obviously is a huge portion of your time on a cruise, and Disney did not disappoint at all. They had some amazing choices for food. We had 3 different restaurants that we dined in. Each night you dine in a different restaurant. Your server team follows you to each of those restaurants, and we tried some new foods. We had ample amount of desserts. We wanted to try every single one of them, and they did not deny us at all. So it was great to try some more elegant type foods that maybe you don't get to eat that often. Indulge in those desserts that were absolutely amazing. The pictures don't even do it justice to how wonderful of the food that we had throughout the evening. It was amazing. All of the chocolate we could want, ice cream, absolutely everything. One of the fun parts of taking a Caribbean cruise is the Disney Pirate Night. Disney provides everyone on the ship with one of these bandanas that you see that say Pirates of the Caribbean, and they have a special show that comes out that evening that everybody can watch together. It is kind of in between the 2 dinner servings. The show was very pirate themed. All of the basic Mickey characters were dressed in pirate gear, and then you also had Pirates of the Caribbean influences. Captain Hook was there, Jack Sparrow was there, and put on this amazing show that we got to have. Obviously, lots of yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me, which obviously is something that we like to sing when you're riding Pirates of the Caribbean when you're at Disney World. So it was nice to have a little touch of that here as well. There is a special themed dinner that night that is specific to a Pirates theme. You'll see there that was a video of the kids menu. Then you can buy a special cup that goes along with it. And then the food for that night is a special themed pirate theme. So we had crab cakes and different things like that. So this was a pirate Sunday. See, everything has those little touches that scream pirate. And the best part of the night was the fireworks show. You're out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and there's fireworks being set off from the top of your cruise ship. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was a beautiful night. It was a fun way to celebrate the day. It was a fun way to kind of be our last full night on the cruise. And then some of the other things that you can do. First, here is Vanellope's Ice Cream Shop. Now, this is part of one of the very few things that are not included in the cost of your cruise. One of the nice things that Disney does is that everything is included. There's just a couple things, any alcoholic beverages that you would decide to purchase, any coffee, special coffees that you would like to purchase, and then here in Vanellope's Ice Cream Shop. So they had gelato and they had ice cream. It was really, really good. Our family got one of the special cars you'll see here in just a moment. It's a little special sundae. It's Vanellope's car, and it came with 6 scoops of ice cream and tons of toppings. Or you can do the family challenge, which is 12 scoops of ice cream. And it was also, saw some people trying that as well. It's great to share as a family. And they had lots of options as far as ice cream and gelato choices. There were 2 cases. They have all of the toppings here in the center that you can choose. You had multiple toppings on top of it. And they also have some other sweet treats that you can purchase there in Vanellope's as well. And if you are a Wreck-It Ralph fan, you would enjoy that. There is Goofy Golf up on the very top deck in the back of the ship. And we enjoyed that one day. It was awfully warm, but we had a fun time. There was a couple different routes. You could take Max's route if you remember Max and Goofy. One of the fun things our kids did was participate in this Become a Detective. And there are interactive pictures all over the ship. You get a little detective card and you start your game, and then you'll see you're solving a crime, and it is Muppets themed, all tying that all together. This is a quick little clip of one of the theaters. You are not able to film during the theater shows. There is a show each night, except for Pirate Night, because you have the pirate show theme that we showed outside earlier. But there is a show each night, and the actors were absolutely amazing. They put on some wonderful shows for us, and you got to see some characters you don't get to see very often. This is a quick little clip of one of the adult-only areas, one of the club areas on the ship. We participated in lots of trivia. This was a game called Snippets, where you had to identify from a snippet of a song what the TV show was. So here is the top deck or the pool deck of the boat, and you'll see the aqueduct up there at the top. My kids rode on that too many times to count, but here you'll see a Mickey slide. You see Mickey's hand holding the slide up, and it goes down into just a zero ending, so you aren't going into a big pool. There you can see the aqueduct goes really fast at the beginning on the other side, and then as it comes back around, it slows down as it was nearing the end, which was that video clip. So over here is the start, and you come shooting out of that, and there's a couple of drops, and it was a lot of fun. Like I said, my kids rode it and rode it and rode it, and they had such a wonderful time. There were two pools here. One is more of the kid one, and then the other one is more for older kids. That is not as shallow. It's a little bit deeper. So as we wrap up here, like I said, this was just a very quick overview of the Disney Dream ship, just to kind of give you a taste of what sailing on a Disney cruise is like. There were so many more things I could have gone into detail of. Castaway Cay, which is Disney's private island, and so much more. So I hope you liked this little quick clip. I'd love to hear your comments to improve my content for you. Have a wonderful day.